Okay, I was saying, I watched, I hope you're not getting this noise. I hope you're not. I watched a video last night. One of the members of the support group that I don't belong to, but wholeheartedly am a outsider supporting, cheering them on. Well, she has a mental illness. I'm not a psychiatrist, nor am I a psychologist, but there's enough signs there for me to kind of say that, from my experience in dealing with people very similarly, that there's a borderline personality disorder problem. And mental illness is one of the most frustrating things for people who do not have a mental illness to deal with, because we are logically looking at someone who is incapable of logic in most cases. And I succumb. I'm probably going to have to unsubscribe because a part of me wants to talk and say, let's talk this out. Let's, where do you feel, like, part of me wants to do a little support group with her, a little mental health support group with her. And a part of me gets really frustrated, like, what is wrong with you? That's the human part of me. And I mean, I'm all human, but in having training for something, it's just like if you're a nurse or a doctor, and somebody has a gait problem, a walking problem, or they walk slower. Older people, look at that. Let's look at the rehab center and older people. You can work with older people all day long, and you know that the reason why this one person is shuffling is because they have Parkinson's. But sometimes you just want, like, you just go on. Know what? None of us are saints. We want to be as nice as we can, but sometimes it's just too much. So like I said, I'm watching this video, and as I'm watching the video, I know what she's trying to say. I understand what she's trying to say. She's trying, with all of the skills that she has, to be supportive of another member. It came across as the complete opposite, to the point where I got mad. And I feel bad about that. I feel bad that I got mad. And I'll send her a note on Facebook, because this happened like 1 o'clock this morning. I don't even think she's seen it yet. I didn't, like, curse her out, but I just, because I'm floored by some of the things that she said. But in the same token, I know that and I'm not, she's crazy because she's not crazy. She has a mental illness. I mean, and it's a clear mental illness. There's some clear delusions there. There's some clear not understanding what is appropriate to say and what isn't appropriate to say. There's a clear persecution complex. And a persecution complex is something that happens where a person feels that everybody is against them, that um, no one likes them, everyone hates them. There's a clear delusions of grandeur, a bit of delusions of grandeur. Delusions of grandeur is, I'm this, I'm that, and this person has this feeling that she just knows everything, and that she actually said, I know everything. I know everything, blanket statement. And it's, people should come to me and I should be held up on a pedestal. So those kind of delusions of grandeur and persecution complexes are classic. They're classic. The textbook. And I'm just really surprised that no one's picked up on it. And maybe it's because of where she lives, that no one has picked up on it and gave her some therapy or some medication to help her. And maybe she is taking medication, but it needs to be changed, or there's something that's just not right. Because as I watch the videos, to me, although it's happening slowly, she's spiraling. Um, she's getting worse. She's really getting worse. Uh, the videos used to be very general, and they used to be very directed towards her family. in terms of things, and now they're being directed towards people in her community, in that community, in the Weight Loss Surgery Foundation of America community, which is sad because although there are some that will understand, we can only understand so much when somebody's making a video and mentioning your name in it, and then kind of sideline, halfway backstabbing you in your video. And I'm not trying to stir up drama because everybody that's seen this video knows what I'm talking about. I'm not mentioning any names. And she's not doing it for drama. So I'm not saying that she's starting trouble. I'm saying that she needs help. So what do you do? As a community, as a support community, what do you do? How do you help her? She needs a support group locally. She needs someone that she trusts to talk to her and try to guide her. But because she's in the situation that she's in, she doesn't have, to me, it sounds like she doesn't have any close people that she can trust that would advise her to do something and she'd be able to take their advice. So what do you do? Do you unsubscribe to her and leave her to flounder? Do you try to reach out? I've reached out to her on Facebook several times from several other videos that she's written, recorded, to try to, get a little nugget as to where her head is at. And she, as a lot of people do that are going through mental illness or mental changes, she can't hear me. She can't hear me. It's not, she is not able to process what I'm saying. Not because she's an idiot. She's not an idiot. She's smart. It's because her illness has taken, her illness is in front. Remember I said listening to something through a veil of defense? She's got a veil of defense, and then behind that she's got the veil of what her illness is telling her. So she can't, whatever she hears, it's not, whatever is said to her, she doesn't hear that back. So she doesn't know that what she's doing is offensive to others, and she doesn't know that she needs help. So if you say to her, you look pretty, or, I tried this, because she's a cute little thing, and when she puts herself together, she's adorable. You look really pretty, you have a nice time because you look pretty. I wish I felt like that. I'm not pretty. Everyone hates me. No one hates you. You look pretty. No, everyone hates me. They hate me. Everyone. No, but I saw pictures and you were hugging with people. No, they hate me. They hate me. Everyone hates me. Everyone hates me. And then that's when the pity, the feel sorry thing kicks in. Then she gets angry and she says, they all hate me because I know everything and I'm smarter than everybody else and I'm prettier than everybody else and I lost weight and I don't have to exercise and everybody else has to exercise and so they just look terrible and they're just like effed up in their head. They're all effed up. That's not typical behavior. So you know right there that something's going on. I hope you see this, my friend. You know who you are. I hope you see this. And I'm saying this in love. I'm not trashing you. I'm saying that you need some help. And if there's anybody out here that, and I'm going to title this so generally that, unless you're my subscriber, it's not going to be searchable, and, I'm not putting her name out there. Like I said, everybody knows who I'm talking about. Everybody who's in the know, who should know, knows who I'm talking about. And honey, if you see this video, reach out to me on Facebook. You need a friend. You need someone. A friend is not someone that yeses you all the time. A friend is a person that has your back, but a friend is also a person that helps you when you can't help yourself, when you need help, when you need support, when you need somebody to tell you, straighten up. Not that you need to straighten up, but you need to seek additional help than what you're getting now. You're doing a lot of physical stuff, and I understand that you're not feeling good and there are a lot of things that you need, and I don't know what the situation is as far as therapists and where you live, but there's You need to see someone as a mediator, as an outsider, and discuss all of these things, this turmoil, the things that have happened with your family that you've discussed, the things that are happening with your family that you've discussed. You need to talk to someone other than YouTube. Because YouTube, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a psychologist. YouTube is not necessarily the place to get help of this caliber. So I ask you, if you see this, or any of her, someone who is close to her sees this, I'm not trashing you. I'm just giving it to you straight, no chaser. And that's how I roll. I give it to you straight and no chaser. I would hate to see anything happen to you, and I would hate to see you do anything to yourself. And I would hate to see you continue to alienate those that are there to support you, because that's what you're doing. You're alienating people. And on that note, I will say to you, namaste.